Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 12th edition, I believe, of Married Vlog Monday. Today, we are going to talk to you guys about the pros and cons of marriage. And I'm going to let her start this one so I don't get in any trouble.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so we've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think we're kind of caught with, like, two things, because, you know, one, a lot of the things that we would say are a pro of marriage, people would just say are a pro of being in a long-term, like, committed relationship, because they're not necessarily things that, you know, happen just because you're married. And cons, I mean, the same thing, like, I don't think there's much difference. For us, we obviously believe in marriage, so we're just kind of going to go off of that.
Obviously, yeah, I would say we obviously believe in it.
Maybe it's a little bit. But, I mean, I would say the pros of marriage are that, I mean, no matter what you're going through or where you are, you're not doing any of it alone. You always have somebody else. This is, like, why is this so hard?
I don't know, because, I mean, I definitely agree with that. Like, as much as it's, like, people think it's, like, really cool to be single and to not be tied down and not have to listen to anybody when it comes to, like, what you want to do and when you want to do it, yeah, like, that's cool. But it's also cool to come home to somebody every single day and have that person to vent to and tell about your day. It's not like you just go home and you're just home and no one's there. So I think that's my favorite part of it. I know that I'm coming home and she's going to be there and is legitimately interested in how my day was and wants to talk and wants to see me every day that I come home. Like, that's awesome. Now the shitty parts is when she's in a bad mood and I'm in a good mood. And I'm just like, bitch, don't kill my vibe, and she kills it. Every time. It's, but I mean, that's when you gotta say, yeah, this sucks right now, but I mean, it's worth it because of all the things that are positive, that come out of it that are positive. I don't know, I mean, it is difficult to talk about, or like, not even talk about it, but to like come up with a list of pros and cons.
I guess another, like, thing I would say would be a pro is you don't have to worry about being somebody that somebody wants. Like, you can be yourself. Like, a lot of people when they're, you know, single or they're just starting out, like, you want to pretend. You don't want to be completely and utterly honest about who you are because you either don't want to scare people away or you don't want to sound just fucking nuts.
Yeah, you're not real until one person's peeing and the other person's brushing their teeth. You're not legitimate until that's happened. And until the girl can fart right next to you and you both laugh about it and go, damn, what the hell did you eat? You're not real until that happens. Until you get there, you don't even know what you're talking about.
I would say that on the flip side, like, one of the cons is you always, like, you do have to think about someone else's opinion. You can't only think about yours.
That part sucks.
It sucks more for you than it does me just because it just kind of comes naturally to me. You definitely,
I'm more of a selfish person.
Yeah, you don't do so well with, like, thinking about how things affect me. But, I mean, then on the reverse, it's also kind of good because we have to compromise with what we do because we're so different. So it kind of sucks because, like, sometimes we have to give up doing something that we might have wanted to do, but we get to try a bunch of different things that we never, ever would have decided on our own that we wanted.
Yeah, you never see my ass on the ground doing fucking yoga if I wasn't with this girl. You give a fuck about yoga?
I wouldn't be on a bike.
Exactly, but it's something that she's interested in, so to the best of my abilities, I try to be a part of it.
Yeah, drop me a few times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Put up a fight to not have to do it, but I mean it's not a big deal. I mean it's fun. Honestly, I think being married, and a lot of people could probably are going to disagree with this, but I feel like being married allows you to grow more as a person. And it's not true in all circumstances, because if you marry somebody that's a lot like you, nothing's really changing right there. But I mean, when you marry somebody like I did, who is 1,000% opposite person that you are, then it opens yourself up to a lot of different experiences that you never would have had before. And I mean, that's good. You help each other grow, and you, especially getting married as young as we did, like, we're kind of helping each other, like, we're molding each other into the people that we're going to, like, become, and not just, like, being the same person, or being with somebody that already loved motorcycles and fuck him, and it's not like we all like the same shit, so.
Yeah. And I guess that's what a lot of people think of is a con for getting married young, is you have to, like, you're literally forced to grow with another person.
Yeah.
And we were talking about that the other day, like, when we got together, like, some things just seem so much easier, but as we're getting older and we're developing different interests and, like, we're wanting different things, sometimes it's a little bit more work to make sure we're on the same page, and to make sure that, you know, ultimately we still want the same basic things, because that's always been the thing that stuck us together, is we may not have any hobbies in common, we may not have any, like, basic stuff like that, but we've always wanted the same things out of life.
Yeah.
So I feel like half the time
money.
Oh my God! Whenever we're getting, shut up. To a point where you know, we're kind of like, what, like, we're so different, we just kind of have to bring ourselves back and go, okay, we still want this, yep, we still want that, yep, we still want that, okay, we'll figure the rest out.
I still want you, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty much it. I don't know, like, it's nice having someone else, and it's nice, you know, you're never, like, you don't have to figure anything out on your own. Like, whenever I'm struggling with something or he's struggling with something, like, you're never in any situation alone. And, like, I mean, for me, you know, with all my health, like, I, you know, don't have to worry about
that rev bomb dough. You clenched up on that one. Woo!
I don't like that.
You see it. You see an overpass, and I don't know why you don't just get ready for it.
No, I was ready. Notice I shut up.
The best part is I don't even really do it whenever I'm not with you. Maybe every now and then. I see it and just want to hear it.
Yeah, you just sketch me out.
But I say, you're on the back, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, thanks. You're so nice.
All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Totally lost what I was saying.
With your health.
Oh, like, I don't know. It's nice because, like, I'm generally good. Like, I generally can do whatever I want. But, I mean, I have days where I don't get off the couch.
Not at all. Like, no, like, knockout. Like,
there's no movement. I'm stuck. And it's cool because those are the days, like, I'm definitely the one in this relationship who does more of the things. Like, I do more things around the house and with the dogs and for you. But the second I go into I can't move, I'm stuck,
I turn into Mr. Dad.
Yeah, like, he literally picks up exactly where I leave off, which is awesome.
And
like,
sucks. Like, bitch, take some pills. Get better.
That's the only reason I don't mind doing everything, though, is because when I can't, you're there, and you take very good care of me when I'm stuck in bed or on the couch or...
Well, of course.
Whatever. You give me a hua, she makes everything better because she's magical, but hey,
for those
cool.
of you who don't remember what a hua is, that's our chihuahua.
Yeah.
Hua is how you spell chihuahua. So we call her a hua.
AKA my second best friend.
AKA Princess, AKA Chloe, AKA Baby Girl, yes. AKA Princess Perfect Little Hua. AKA Perfect.
I don't know. She hasn't been that perfect this week.
No, that bitch sucks this week.
You guys all suck this week. Let's be real. I was on the phone with Danielle, and she's like, I don't want to be in your house.
All right. Anyway, marriage, just like everything else, has its pros and cons. We obviously think the pros outweigh the cons in this scenario. But, I mean, it's not for everybody. Everybody operates a certain way, and, I mean, if you're a person that doesn't really like having to think about other people, like I was, but now I'm not, I guess, then you should find yourself a wife. Or get you a Russian wife offline. But, yeah, that's really all we got for you guys today. We will see you next Monday. And 1, 2, 3.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Up here it gets shitty in the winter. Really bad in the winter. This past winter, according to... Hey, I'm a bike. I'm gonna go on the bike lane.